aka J Cast, better known now as who? Trucker J. Let's get into it, man. Hopefully, some people come in the building. In this world, you literally own nothing. You don't even own your soul, people. God owns that. You think you own your home, huh? Think about it. With everything that you purchase in this world, you have to pay a tax on it. Just like with this home. If we default on the property tax or the homeowner's insurance, guess what's going to happen? They're going to put a lien on the home. Then you can get your home foreclosed on. Is it fair? No, it's not fair. Like, if you literally think about it, we really don't own anything, man. Because even if you have a will, this is diabolical. Even if you have a will, people, the probate court still can take your home from your family, and you would have to go to probate court and fight them to get your home. You have to then in return put your home in a trust. The good thing about our home, it got both of our daughters on the deed. But then they say you still have to have a trust, man. You really don't own nothing, man. If you really think about it, you can't say you own your soul, because God owns that. The only thing you can really say that you own is the memories that you have. The memories of great things that you have done, that you experienced. You own your memories, and that's it. You pay your car off, right? Say you pay your car off. You still got to pay taxes on it. You still got to pay for the registration. Like, it's a never-ending cycle when people think that they own things here, and you really don't. If you sit back and think, this world is a scam. Like, everything is a big scam. What do we do it for? If you really think about it, you can't take none of this when you leave here. You understand me? Can't take this home with you. You can't take your savings that's in the bank with you. What do you really own that you can say, I own this free and clear, nobody else hand in the pot? You can't say you own anything, because you don't. You don't even own your soul, people. God owns that. The only thing you can really say that you own is your memories, man. Your experiences and your memories. Because look, we didn't buy this house brand new. There was somebody that lived in it back in the 60s and the 70s. Them people died off, right? They died off. Now we purchased the home because the family couldn't take it over. So whoever had this home before us, they said the lady died. She was there for 20, 30 years. Now we own it. Your freaking car, you pay off your car. If you don't go down here and get that shit registered and then, right, the biggest scam here, down here, like up north when I was in CT though, you had to pay a tax on your car. Each car you had a tax on it that you had to pay every year. If you don't pay those taxes, they suspend your registration. Like, this world is diabolical, people. It's nothing but a big money pot, a big money scheme, a big scam. You don't own nothing, man. So what is the purpose of reaching these milestones in life? Like, yeah, I want to be a homeowner. To be able to brag. Hold on a second. Let me put this on Do Not Disturb. Bruh. Where is it? Okay, here it go. Do Not Disturb. Thank you. To be able to brag that you got this symbol right here, that you got this sign, right? To be able to brag that you got this sign right here, that you got this soul sign. Guess what, people? Don't. This diabolical. This shit is diabolical. Don't pay them taxes. See, the good thing with our mortgage is included in the taxes. And the insurance is included included in the mortgage. You know what I'm saying? And it fluctuates each year. We got a fixed rate, but because of the property taxes or whatever be going on, like, this shit is a scam, bro. It goes up, it goes down. But here's the thing. Say we die off. If the kids don't pay the taxes because the house will be paid for, they snatch your home just like that. Is that fair? Mm-mm. That's what I'm saying. What do we do it for? What is the purpose? Basically, you do this to have peace of mind. To be able to say, hey, I don't have no landlord. That's the only reason you do it. If you really think about when you buy your own home, it's basically just peace of mind. Okay, I don't have no landlord. I'm the landlord. Right? That don't make no sense to me, man. Even if you pay off your home, don't pay them property taxes and insurance, put a lien on your joint, foreclosure, man. So basically, I think it's safe to say you should just remain a renter. Like if you really think about it, you should just rent for the rest of your life, because money, here's the thing. Money can bring you the amenities you want in life, and you can do things freely when you have an abundance of money. But that's it. You can't look, the Egyptians tried to bury money with them. Get in the chat. Let's talk about it. The Egyptians tried to bury gold, take the gold with them, and guess what? They robbed the graves and took the gold. You can't take this shit with you. It's just crazy how everything is a scam, bro. Every year, I gotta renew my CDL license, right? Or every 2 years, you gotta pay for that. You got to renew your license after a certain amount of years. Just your regular license. You got to pay for that. This world is a scam, bro. You ask yourself, what do you own? All you own is your memories. That you can say, well, I own that. I did that. I completed that bucket list. I own that. Because any given time, God can close your eyes and your ass ain't gonna wake up the next day, or something tragic can happen to you and you gone. So you don't even own your soul, bro. So what do we do it for? Think about it, people. Money can only free up your time, and you're able to travel the world and have experiences. And that's it. Because at the end of the day, you can't take none of this ish with you when you're gone. Did y'all ever think about that? Just think for a second, like, damn. A lot of people want home ownership, per se. That's like one of the goals. Besides getting married and having a family and graduating college, you're like, I want to be a homeowner. Then when you get this home, it's so much that comes with it to keep the home. It's crazy, man. Because, like, if something happened to me and wifey and these kids don't do what they supposed to do, all this that we work for, gone just like that. That shit'll be on the auction block, foreclosed, good riddance. And that even goes for the rich. You know how the rich walk around, they so cocky. You know you're going to die one day, right? So basically, if you don't pass your riches down to your family, and they're not going to have the proper businesses to maintain all these properties that you own, this is for the elite, the rich. They're going to take it away, man. That's the crazy thing. This is diabolical, man. You really don't own nothing. Because one thing you can't stop, people, is time. You can't stop this. You're going to keep getting older. Your kids going to keep growing. The new generation is coming. I already got one leg in the joint. Hopefully God bless me with another 20, 30. I don't smoke no weed, no cigarettes. I social drink. I try to work out. I try to do the best I can, but you just don't know. So basically, you got to pray for more time. Time on this earth, man. All you gangsters out here shooting up and banging. You know time, God can turn your clock off, right? That's what a lot of people don't understand. Is that my homie Stump Music? What you say? Today is the young what? What you say? You look like who? Don Pulo. Who the hell is that? Man, trolls, this ain't troll time. This is real conversation time. I ain't got time. Is this the same troll from the other day? He said Don. I don't know who that is, bro. The God rest his soul. Well, anyways, but we having a real conversation. Nah, this isn't. Oh, okay, my bad then. My bad. I apologize, King. As a man, I apologize if you wasn't trolling. But I'm just having a real conversation right now. You can't stop Father Time, man. Time gonna keep going and going and going and going. Once all our existence is gone, it's gonna keep going. So what do you really do it for, man? You don't own your car, you gotta continue to pay the insurance, or you can't put the shit on the road. If you don't get the you know how they say between registrations, you gotta get the emissions done. And if you don't fix all the problems, you can't even you can't pass emissions. So now you got a car just sitting in the driveway, can't drive it. It's paid off because you didn't pass emissions, bro. This is the biggest scam, and we live in it, and we bathe in it, and we grow in this big world scam. I'm just now finding out, me and the wifey, like, damn, we really got to put our house in a trust for the kids. Because if something was to happen to both of us, even though I said my two daughters is on the deed, they still would have to battle with probate court to keep possession of the home if you don't have a trust on top of a will. This shit is rigged, bro. It's so many different things that you don't know. Why it sound like, hold on, why it sound like somebody in my driveway, bro? I don't play that, bro. Oh, okay, I'm good. Apologize, people. If you don't believe me, you can hear it from them folk. Because this guy said it right here. Yeah, I hope I didn't lose it. Damn it, man. He said it right here. You don't own nothing, bro. Nothing. You don't even own your soul. Yeah, right here. So once this commercial finishes, I'm going to play this dude because He said it himself, man. You don't own nothing.
Stop you from outgrowing your
All right.
conference room.
Let me see.
Because eventually, someone else will probably own the home.
Yo, I just said this. This is diabolical. I just said this. Now you know when these people talk about it.
Baseball to you and you catch it, you look at it, you throw the ball back. Wouldn't it be weird if when you had the ball you went, I now own the ball, and then you throw it at the other person and they go, I own the ball? No, you understand that pretty soon you're going to throw the ball and someone else is going to have it. Well, like owning a home is kind of like playing a much slower game of catch, because eventually someone else will probably own the home, right?
Wow.
So yeah, you might get paid for it, but that money isn't yours either, because eventually you're going to spend it, and eventually someone else will have it, and eventually you'll have someone else's. So again, this idea that you own anything is what's in the way of you enjoying it. How weird would a game of catch be if you felt, this is mine, no one can take this from me, don't touch this, right? I was talking to someone the other day about this. How much more, I don't know if anyone else has this, but how much more do you enjoy a library book than a book you bought? Because a library book, you know you have to read it in a certain amount of time, and you're going to give it back. There's something about you that fully understands this is not yours. But there's this thing where when you go, well, this is mine, many people go, this is mine, so I don't need to read it right now.
Okay, he's off topic.
The bookshelf.
This motherfucker talking about books.
The bookshelf, they call it. That's the new.
He's talking about books.
They got
Let me pause him. He done went off topic. I'm talking about you don't, like, put it like this, people. If you really rationalize life, it's all temporary, bro. All this is temporary, man. The times keep going. New generations keep coming. It's all temporary. Like, if you really put your mind to it, man. Like, I'm sitting in this man cave. I'm like, wow, this is my man cave. I try to enjoy it as much as I can. You get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, as I get older, it's all temporary, people. One day, me and the wifey gonna get up there, Lord willing, then we gonna die off. Do you think your kids is gonna do right by what you paid for, what you worked for? That's the sad part about it. Can you really put that much trust in your kids that they gonna pay the property taxes, because the house gonna be paid off because of the life insurance, right? Probably not. They probably gonna sell, split the proceeds, and all you work for went down the damn drain, man. So again, people, what do we do it for, man? You get up, go to work. Uncle Sam taxes your check every week, man. You own nothing. You don't even own your labor, bro. You know how much taxes they be hitting us in the check for every week? Diabolical, man. It's a scam. This world is nothing but a big scam, man. And it's like the older you get and you got time to put away the foolishness and start really looking around you and seeing what things are, it's a big effing scam, man. You know what I mean? You just basically get a home for the bragging rights. Okay, I'm a homeowner. I don't have no landlord. I'm the landlord. Who really wins, people? When you deal with a landlord, you gotta follow their rules. When you in an apartment complex or one of those, like down here, they got the ones that have all the amenities, the gym, the pool. You paying $2,000 a month. Yo, these rents out here, man, for these people, I feel bad for these people out here, bro. I don't care how nice the damn apartment complex is, how big the pool is, how the gym is. These people are paying from $1,900 to $2,000 for a 1 to 2 bedroom, people. Can't blast your music. Gotta follow all these guidelines. Then on top of that, from what I'm hearing from people. They got this tax that you got to pay every month. It's like it's called something fees. If anybody knows what the fees I'm talking about, say it in the chat, man. Oh man, apartment fees or something. So you got your rent, and then you got to pay an extra 100 on the apartment fees or something like that. I don't know what the hell it is, man. I'm like, damn. So basically, you paying $2,100. So it's like you don't win across the board. You just don't win, man. You don't own nothing but your memories and your experiences. That you can say you own. You don't own your soul. Everything is taxed from down to your car, to your check, your home, everything, man. And people, you know, some people, they can't take life and they end it because of certain things like this, man. You know how many people's homes is in foreclosure right now? Like, it's just a scam, man. It's just a fucking scam, bro. I think the best thing I could say in America that they ever did is income tax. When they give you some bread back every year, I could say that's one good thing about the United States. People that get income tax, you know what I'm saying? They'll give you some of your money that you worked hard for, and Uncle Sam taxed you all year, and you get some of it. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I personally haven't got an income tax in so long, man. It don't make no damn sense, bro. But how do y'all feel about that? Everything is temporary. This is all temporary, man. What you said? What's wrong? He said, what's wrong with the black? What you say? I don't got my damn readers, man. I left them at the house. What did this person say? What's wrong with the blacks? Caprola, whatever your name is. What do you mean by that? What's wrong with what? I don't know what you mean by that. You care to put in the chat what you mean? What's wrong with the blacks or the blacks? Are you white? Whoever's saying that? I don't know. Anyways, moving along, because you know I go left, right, and in the middle. What's going on with the distractions that they doing right now? All these fights. Everything you turn on Instagram, somebody getting shot, beat up. They showing people fighting. When we got Chester Cheeto over here, got us engaged in a war with Iran, it's all a distraction, people. Y'all got to peep game for what it is, man. All that scrolling on Instagram, have you noticed, like, if you see one thing about violence, right, they'll keep showing you more, keep feeding you more, but yet they blowing up stuff over there, killing innocent people. You know what I'm saying? And then we're losing too over there. Some of our peoples is going. So this is what I declared the last time in one of my other lives. I said, Chester Cheeto. All these YNs out here, since somebody said, what's wrong with the blacks, right? That's what I think they said. I don't got my readers with me. Since all the YNs want to pull out up they pole and catch a hat and smoke on a body, Chester Cheeto, how about you send them over there on the front lines? Only the ones that got criminal records, they murderers, they shooters. Put them on the front lines so they can fight for our country. This way they could go over there and use all those guns that they be dancing in the videos with. You know what I'm saying? Got holes in their clothes, shirt is dirty, but yet they got a gun on them that costs $2,500. Make it make sense. I can't make that make sense. How you dirty with holes in your shoes, but you got a gun that costs more than your outfit? Like, you got a gun that's $2,500. Baby Dracos and all that. FNs and all that. So my plea to Trump, put them YNs on the front line since they want to shoot something every day. if that's what the person want to know, what's wrong with the blacks, that's what's wrong with the blacks. Black on black crime. You know what I'm saying? Every time you turn on the tune, somebody getting their TV turned off. You understand me? Make it make sense, man. Like, I still can't get over the tattoos all over your damn face. How you gonna get a job, my brother? Don't you know you getting older? I guess they think they're gonna die young. To me, the people that got tattoos like Blueface, all them damn tattoos on his face, I guess he must know he gonna die young or something. Cause you gonna get old and you got all this crap on your face, man. Even though, like Lil Wayne too, even though he rich, he's super rich, but I just don't understand it, man. I can't call it, won't spoil it. All I know is, when you gone, ain't none of this ish going with you. Not your money in the bank, not your home, not your, you know what I'm saying? Like the rich people, not all that shit you got ain't going. It's going to get passed to somebody else. It's going to get auctioned off if they can't afford to pay your $14 million home taxes and all that. What family members is really going to pay for that? You know what I'm saying? It's not going to happen, people. So again, what do we do it for? What do you really own on this planet, man? Nothing. You just own your space. Basically, money gives you freedom, like I said, to travel, to live comfortably until you leave here. That's it. This world is a scam, bro. They tax the food. Like, if you really think about it, everything is taxed, man. The gas. Pretty soon, we're going to have to, yo, look, man, get in this chat, man. Pretty soon, I think we all going to be walking to work. It's going to be like $10 a gallon after this war is over with, man. Looked. I think Chester Cheeto done did it to us this time. Cooked right now. For real, bro. They saying that these gas prices is going to climb. They're going to soar to easily $10 a gallon. Do you believe? Do you believe that? Damn. Jesus Christ, man. Like I said, it's about to be $10 a gallon soon, man. Diabolical. How y'all feel with all this madness going on, man? Like I said, man, get the lights up, holler back, man, speak up. You understand me? Don't be scared. Don't be shy. Any other time y'all be talking y'all junk, get in the comment section. Everything is temporary, folks. Everything. You own nothing. You understand me? So you better live life to the fullest. Oh, son. You better, like I said, you better enjoy it. Just listen. Live life to the fullest, man. Let me share a story with y'all. Out here in the town, there was a girl that lost her life, man. She got into a fight off school grounds, off the bus. Before she made it home, she passed out. And they said she died from no oxygen to the brain, like she had a heart attack. She was only 12 years old, man. You never know when, people. Like I said, you don't even own your soul, man. 12 years old, gone forever. Shaq just paid for her funeral. You know what I'm saying? Shaq is a nice dude, man. You got some people out there that just know, man, I can't take all this millions with me. Let me help people. Then you got scumbags out there that want to keep all the money to themselves and don't help nobody. I guess they must think they know the cheat code, they know the Da Vinci Code to life, because guess what? Millionaires can't take it with you when you go on. The Egyptians tried. They tried to bury themselves with gold bracelets and chains and all that. It's over. You can't take it with you when you go. That's the crazy thing about life. This is all temporary, man, for all of us. That's one chapter that ain't nobody gonna escape on this planet, no matter what color you are, no matter how racist you are, no matter how evil you are, you all gonna meet that maker. Facts. And then, right, I battle with this because I ain't see this woman since I was 10 and a half. Meaning my earth, my mother, right? I found her deceased in the room. You know what I mean? That's a whole different type of pain. I wouldn't wish that on my enemy, man. Check it out. Do you really know if you're going to see your people on the other side? Did y'all ever think about that? Nobody has died and came back and said, I met Jesus. I seen all my deceased loved ones. So how do you really know that you see your people on the other side, people? You don't. You don't know that. Can you hear me? Whoever's in the chat, man, give me a thumbs up. Let me know if you can hear me or not, man. I ain't gonna be on here long. I'm just spitting some game, man. Some people need to hear this. You know what I'm saying? Do you really know if you're gonna see your folk on the other side? I appreciate you. You don't know if you're gonna see your people again, man. That's why death is so hard, bro. I know there's somebody like look how 50 Cent act, right? 50 Cent lost his mom 2 years and a half earlier than me. He was 8 years old, 8 and some change when his mother got murked out. So he knows that pain of growing up without that guidance. That's a whole different type of pain too, man. Like when I tell people I raised myself, they don't believe me. I'm like, dude, I raised myself. My father did come get me and bring me 100 miles away. She died 2 months before my 11th birthday. But he wasn't hands-on with me, man. He dropped me off with his girlfriend. He'd go to work on the weekend. He doing him. He wasn't hands-on. I was outside with the wolves and the hyenas, man. I had to learn everything in life the hard way. I know you don't care, but I like to share my story because there might be somebody out there that's suffering and they want to go bang like my homie did that I knew in high school. He did this shit not even 5 or 6 months ago. He offed himself. He couldn't take life. I'm 51. That happened when I was 10 and a half. I'm still here. Some of us is real troopers and soldiers in life. You feel me? Don't give up. Life is going to keep lifing. You got to stay prayed up, man. I'm telling you, prayer works, bro. Even if you outside doing your 1-2, if you know you doing it to take care of something, you're not really out there doing it to maliciously hurt people, but you got to do what you got to do to survive. I understand that. But if you out here on some demon time and you murking people out, you already know where you're going. You know what I'm saying? You looking at a survivor right here. Whether you want to troll or say something slick, I didn't have this woman since I was 10 and a half. And look where I made it to. I'm breaking generational curses. Like when I was coming up, when I was little, man, Big Mama wasn't in the club. Grandmas was grandmas back then, man. Big Mama had the big dress on. You know that big nightgown, you know what I'm saying? Like grandma was home, gray hair. Grandma wasn't on Instagrams taking pictures, going to the club, popping bottles. These grandmas is young nowadays, bruh. These grandmothers like 35, 40 years old, still going to the club on thought time. Big mama was 60 years old, gray hairs, had our asses in church on Sunday. That's what's wrong with the blacks. Back to the person in the comment section that said, what's wrong with the blacks? That's what's wrong with the blacks. There ain't no big mamas no more. There's no matriarchs no more. That shit is null and void now. When I was little, man, grandma didn't play that, you heard? Or you going to church, boy. Or you going to Sunday school, you gonna have some godly spirit, some moral compass about yourself. I know so many females right now that is grandmas and they don't go to church. They on Instagram with their butt poked out, but you a grandma. You got like 4 or 5 grandkids, but you on TikTok, Instagram doing this. My grandmother never did no like that. Grandmas was grandmas back then. You heard? They had their grandkids. They didn't play that. They made your black ass go to church. It wasn't none of that nonsense you seeing now. Grandmas was old back then. 60s, 70s. You understand me? Now you got grandma 35 years old out there in the club, got the bottle on hand, but you got grandbabies at home. Make this shit make sense. That's what's wrong with the blacks. These YNs don't have no moral compass. They don't have no real mamas. They don't have no real grandmamas. They not teaching them nothing. They letting them run the street. You understand me? The shit will stop when you take accountability for your kids. That's when the nonsense gonna stop. Until then, you still gonna have these problems. You still gonna have them out here shooting and smoking each other at 15, 16, throwing their life away, going to jail for the rest of their life. Not having no future, no graduation, no marriage. I ain't gonna say no kids, because they pop out kids early nowadays. You understand me? No home. They in prison for the rest of their life. We the ones that fill up these prison systems. And they still building more and more prisons for your black ass. Make it make sense. Turn on the goddamn TV every day, man, somebody getting smoked. And it's us. Y'all better pay attention to the smoke screen. While you scrolling on Instagram and you seeing all the violence, all the fights, it's us fighting. Can't go on Carnival Cruise because we ruined that too. Can't go to the mall because they doing team takeovers. All this distraction. Where's my phone at? All these distractions while Chester Cheeto is lining us up for fucking failure. We over there in Iran minding their business when we got our own business going on right here on this soil. Homelessness, mental illness. You understand me? No jobs. Y'all better start paying attention to the smoke screen out here, man. Motherfuckers over there bombing shit. You feel me? Now what's going to happen, because they're saying he's bombing the oil fields over there, whatever. Now we going to suffer. Food going to go up. These gas prices is still going up. Y'all better pay attention to... Man, look, man. We might be heading for the biggest recession ever. You think there was a recession back in 07, 08? We cooked right now, man. Y'all better pay attention. You heard? I'm not saying something you haven't heard out here. Better pay attention to the smoke screen. So keep on doing your Instagrams and all that. Know what I mean? And see where you end up at. Make it make sense, man. War is on, bro. Don't be surprised if Chester Cheeto just start drafting. You know what I mean? What somebody said? That's how it is What he said? That's how it is with all races of people anymore, dude. That's not true. Let me to the block fat, huh? I don't know. I don't know. I ain't got my readers. I can't. Eyes is bad, bro. I can see far all day with that microscopic writing. They need to make that shit bigger, man. Anyways, if you understand where I'm coming from, I salute you, man. Prayers to you and yours and your endeavors. If you a troll, I don't tongue wrestle with trolls, man. I come home to this every day. I'm about to start cleaning and clearing the pool back there. You feel me? I got different type of projects going on. You heard? So I'm not going to go back and forth with a troll. What they say? Get your weight up, not your hate up, man. That's the problem now. We hate on each other too damn much. I don't hate on no man. I done hung with celebrities that had more. I done been around people that had more. I don't hate on no man. What God got for me is for me. What God got for you is for you. But just remember, folks, it's all temporary. No matter how you slice it, dice it, 4, 5, 6, hit trips. See, up north, we use 3 dice. I know everywhere else, y'all use 2 dice. Y'all do the 7, 11. We do 4, you know what I mean? We do 3 dice where I'm from. No matter how you slice it, it's all temporary and you can't stop Father Time, people. And you don't own nothing. You don't even own your soul, people. God owns that. Imagine you go to sleep tonight and God said, huh? I got one. And your eyes don't open. See, people think because they young, right? They want to crack jokes. Oh, you an old head. By God's blessings, I seen 51 revolutions around the sun, my guys and girls. And I still look good for my age, you heard? I got a head full of hair and the whole 9. God damn, I just knocked my Cardis on the floor. Bad thing right there. Almost broke the Cartiers. So, I mean, you could crack jokes and say, old head, all this, old head. Damn, why my seat so low? Old head this, old head that. I seen 51 around this joint. You heard? By, what they say, by statistics, another 51 means I'm 101, right? So, of course, I'm not going to see another 51. So, I got more years behind me than in front of me. I'm just praying I make it to at least about 80, 81, 82, 85, 86. But I do got some uncles that's, one is 89. My Uncle Paul, he just turned 90. So, we do have longevity in my family. But I need you youngsters to realize one thing. You're not promised tomorrow. You're not even promised the next second, people. So just because you're young and you got, you know, you moving around, you could get sniped out too, man. You think that 12-year-old girl that went to school that day, that was getting bullied, this just happened. Shaq just paid for the funeral, people. You think that when she got home, she thought she was going to get into a bang out and drop dead right there in the goddamn street at 12 years old? That girl didn't wake up that morning thinking she wasn't going to make it back out. You understand me? Okay, another 51. Well, I guess I was off. Thank you for correcting my mathematics. At the end of the day, I know I ain't going to live to 102. So you get where I'm coming from. Thank you. I appreciate you. You get the drift. Like I'm saying, I got to make it to my pop's age. He about to be 77, Lord willing. Y'all got to make it to my age if you ain't in your 50s. So you could crack jokes all you want. I hope God wakes you up tomorrow. Y'all better start getting God in your soul. I know I am. Matter of fact, I always was prayerful because the real big mamas, Don't you, let's talk about this too. Have you noticed that when the grandmas died off from back then, that the family just started to spread? The family ain't family no more. I should have saved this for another live. You know, the family's not family no more. You know what I mean? Cousins ain't cousins no more. I know I ain't the only one that's going through this shit. I'm the black sheep of the family anyway, because I was the only child by my mom's. I was the only one that lost their moms young like that. The rest of them started losing their mom as they got older. But ever since the real big mamas, I'm talking about the Sunday dinner big mamas. These grandmothers ain't having no Sunday dinners. I know from experience. Stomp music was good, my G. Salute, King. These grandmothers nowadays, listen, you know Jay Cass did his one too, so I know a lot of females. None of these chicks that I met was throwing big Sunday dinners like the grandmas from back then. And they all grandmas. They still out in the club smoking hookahs. You know what I mean? What's good, my G? You know what I'm saying? Stomp music in the building. There's some real ones around here. You know what I mean? They still in the club smoking hookah. My grandmother wasn't like that. She worked hard and she went to church. You know what I mean? She went to the casino too. Don't get me wrong. Now, you know them grandmas back then, they love to go to the Nino, man. Spend that money. You heard? Play them slot machines in Atlantic City. But on Sunday, grandma will come all the way to our apartment. I need my grandson to be ready. He going to church. That's what's missing when the person said what's wrong with the blacks. That's what's missing with these YNs. They don't have no moral compass, bruh. They don't know what God is, bruh. They don't go to church, bruh. You understand me? They mom too busy out here thotting and plotting, trying to scheme on something out here. Getting high, going to the club, taking these pictures and all that, getting BBLs, fake breasts. That's what's going on now. They don't have no real big mamas. So the kid is just doing whatever the hell he want to do. Hanging out, smoking, not going to school. That's what's wrong with today, man. Like I said, both of my grandmothers had me in church. You think I wanted to go to Sunday school? I wanted to be outside with my friends. Nope, grandma didn't play that. Your black ass going to Sunday school. Feel me? That's what's missing. That's what these YNs is missing. And they missing OGs too. Real OGs. That's teaching them no women, no children, no elderly. That's how I came up. Go ahead and harm a child, the elderly, or a woman in like a casualty of war situation. Your ass got dealt with. That's how my hood gave it up. You know what I mean? No structure. Even though it's no rules in the street, but we had a code, man. Don't harm no children, man. If your op is with his family and his lady, you give him a pass, man. You heard? That's the era I'm cut from. Man, y'all see y'all op and he got his whole family right there. Y'all shoot everybody except for the op. Diabolical, man. You heard? Diabolical. No structure, man. It's just sad that our race is the main ones that fill up all the prisons. Oh, we fill them up. I don't care what you say. And we the ones that's doing the most ratchet things that's being covered by the news. I don't want to hear, oh, Jay Cass. They only show us doing stuff. They don't, man, them pilgrims, man, they ODing on fentanyl and dope. You heard? That's when you hear about Becky and them. Oh, my little Becky, she got a hold of some opioids and she didn't wake up. You don't hear about Becky out here acting stupid. You heard? Or the boys out here shooting shit up. You don't hear nothing about them folk. And I know this for a fact, because when I go to work, where the main plant is at, is in a 99% white town, and the security guard keeps it a stack with me. He's 60 years old. And I ask him, I'll be like, yo, John, let's have a real conversation. I said, yo, man, listen. I said, in your race of people, are y'all having, the only time you hear about them two, my bad, Columbine, you know, those type of mass shootings, like the kid that went up in South Carolina and shot those black people in the church. The other one that was in Buffalo that went to the supermarket and shot. Yeah, you hear about them doing stuff like that. But they don't kill each other like that. I'm just being 100. You don't hear about them smoking each other hills like that. But when it comes to the black folk, you better not look at me wrong. I'm going to smoke your heels. Diabolical, man. All I could do, man, subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? We'll have more dialogue like this. I like to talk real conversations, man. I pray for y'all. Shit, I pray for myself and my family, man. All we can do is keep on living. And I hope one day that my people can get it together and come together, man. But it's not going to happen because I got ops at my job, man. You know what I mean? A motherfucker just hate that your hair too wavy, man. That you could switch 3 days a week. You could switch 3 whips. And they still driving a 1 whip to work. Like, you get hated. Like, in our community, you get hated on for the dumbest shit. But then I watch the Pilgrims, and they don't give a fuck if I'm switching 3 cars a week. One day it's the Alpha. One day it's my Challenger on them 4s. You know what I mean? The RT. And one day it's my pickup truck. My F-150. Them Pilgrims is not paying me no mind. But when it come to my kind, they like, damn, who he think he is? Why he gotta switch cars? Why he gotta keep his joint nicely trimmed? Because I keep my shit nicely trimmed every day. Like, I don't like to be woofing and all that. Who he think he is? Like, you know what I'm saying? Just sucker shit that you gotta deal with at work. Hating that I make more money than them. Well, guess what? If you're tired of making 17 or whatever you make, and you want to make $30 an hour that I make, get your CDL license, and you won't have those problems, my guys. You heard? I got better things to do. I'm about to sign off, man. Y'all be blessed, man. Thanks for tuning in for the little bit of viewers I got. I appreciate it all, because I'm still growing on this joint. Stomp Music and the rest. Yo, Stomp, be safe, man. 100. I'm out.